Hello everyone, it's time for me to finally make a video that I'm truly passionate about. Besides the harsh and unjust treatment for my boy Limbo. I mean, come on! He hasn't had anything good about him since they gave him the years ago, and he still doesn't have a Prime trailer. I mean, come on! How does Hydroid get a Prime trailer and not my boy Limbo? I mean, what the Sorry about that. That's not why I'm here. I'm here to talk about my other favorite Warframe, Trinity. With Jade Shadows coming this month and the Jade looking like DE's new love child, I wanted to bless my girl with a rework that'll put Trinity in Holy Trinity. Now keep in mind, I'm not a numbers guy. I'm not fully aware how percentages and buff stacking works. I just wanted to bring my Trinity up to like the meta power creep that's steadily increasing with each update. And to do that, here's what I'm factoring in. A strong passive, synergy with her other powers, damage reduction, and the big one, overguard. I'm also trying my best to rework her based off her namesake, the Holy Trinity. By name alone, she should be better than Jade in all supporting aspects. So here's what I came up with. For her passive, I want to give her innate rejuvenation. Allies in affinity range get 2 health per second. I wanted this to be somewhat on par with the rejuvenation, but not too much. Of course, you can stack the rejuvenation aura with her passive, or you can put something else on like growing power or corrosive projection, just so you can have that flexibility. Now for her big changes. Based off her name, I wanted her to have abilities based around being able to feel her presence without having to be around her, in a sense. So for her first ability, I changed it to Omnipotence. Trinity casts a draining aura on herself that gives herself and allies within affinity range status immunity. The more allies in range, the more energy is drained. Her current power kind of already does this, but you have to use an enemy to apply the effect. In the current meta, if you're not killing every enemy in 0.2 seconds within a 5-mile radius, you are literally due to water. I know some of my subscribers witnessed how other players can wipe out a cluster of enemies in milliseconds while they were only able to get like 1 kill. But anyway, this change makes her supporting skills more self-sufficient and less clunky. I also took away the shooting the enemy heals teammates because in all my years of playing her, no one shoots this guy for health. You can literally just use her fourth to heal. So I changed it to a more simpler status negation power. However, I'm giving her an insane augment called Omnipotent Mirror. Status effects applied to Trinity are returned back on the enemy. I think it speaks for itself. Again, I'm not good at giving specifics, so keep that in mind when I tell you about her second ability, Quintessence. Allies in affinity range are granted 0.3 energy a second for 10 seconds, but killing enemies increases this effect from 0.3 to max 2 seconds. Now this technically sounds like Gaia's ability Cathode Grace, except for the critical chance, but I wanted it to be for everyone and not just her, so it kind of plays out well. I also wanted to give her a unique augment mod to complement her rather large shield pool called Quintessential Rage. While active, converts 50% damage taken by Trinity from shields to energy for her and her allies. Killing enemies give Trinity 15% shields per kill. While I don't want her to be too overpowered, I wanted her to have more options for her kit. But for this augment, I'm making it to where if you only apply this on her, the rage mod will be disabled. So it's fair. Link is left alone. However, for her augment, I'm making it Benevolent Link. Allies targeted by Link are granted 250 armor. Allies that are out of range keep the buff for 7 seconds, minus 40 range to Link, or allies are given their own Link for 7 seconds with a 50% damage reduction. I don't know how huge that's gonna be. Again, I'm not a numbers guy. but I'm pretty sure, I feel like that's fair in a sense. And for her last ability, I'm leaving Blessing alone. However, I do want to add each kill adds 1 second to the buff duration, kind of like Limbo's Cataclysm augment, but in a sense where you just keep the damage reduction for her fourth. However, for her fourth augment mod, I want to give her some sort of overguard ability. So I'm making it Guardian Blessing. Allies affected by Blessing gain 250 overguard per kill. Kills from Trinity doubles this effect. But what do you guys think? Will this make her more valuable in the endgame, or is her current kit fine as it is? Or, if you're a veteran like me, do you just want her old kit back, how it was? Leave your ideas and opinions in the comment section. That's it for me. Deuces.